Hi, Duncan.
Hi.
I'd love to ask you a few questions about living and working here in Lithuania.
Sure, go ahead.
What was your first impression of Lithuania when you arrived here?
Well, the first time I'd been to this region was in 1992 when I visited Poland, and I hadn't been back since that time. So in 2022, when I first came to Lithuania, part of me was thinking, is it going to be the same as all those years ago? But not at all. What I found was a country that's more Scandinavian in feel and very advanced, and so very civilized and comfortable place to live.
Living here now, how do you describe your daily commute to work?
For me, it's quite simple. I either take a electric car for half an hour, or I cycle about 45 minutes along the river and through the local parks to work.
Do you have a Lithuanian word or a phrase that you like to use daily?
I must say that my language skills are still developing, shall we say, in terms of Lithuanian capability. But one of my favourite words, which I use every day, is ačiū, meaning thank you.
I see you carrying a cup. Is that coffee or tea in there?
Well, I have a strict protocol during my working day. I always start with an English breakfast tea and then have a coffee mid-morning. But always after lunch, I enjoy the Lithuanian fruit teas, which I must say are highly recommended.
What about your favourite Lithuanian dish? Have you tried cooking it, or what do you like eating here?
Lithuanian cuisine is perhaps not my most favourite type of food, but there's great restaurant options here in Vilnius, which I enjoy. So maybe something for me to continue to explore as I stay here.
Back to work. What was your biggest surprise about working at Ignitis Renewables?
I think for me was the fact that we have so many young people here. It's a very youthful environment, so that was a bit of a surprise. But also the quality of the people. So we've got some really great, bright young people who it's a real pleasure to work with.
What does working at Ignitis Renewables feel like?
Well, for me, it's very much like a startup environment. We're defining things. We're basically setting things up. So if you're the type of person that likes to come into an environment where you can dictate how things are done and you can actually shape the future, then it's the type of place for you, and it's certainly the right type of place for me at the moment.
And before you leave, perhaps there's one piece of advice you'd love to give somebody who's working or thinking of working and moving to Lithuania for work.
I would say to study the history of Lithuania. Understanding the history of the country helps you to understand the culture and the identity of the people, and that's been very important for me as I explore Lithuania and get to know the Lithuanian people.
All right, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you.